You're listening to Christian Audio's production of Wholly Different. Why I Chose Biblical Values over Islamic Values. Written and read by Nonie Darwish. This audio recording was produced in 2017 by Christian Audio, which owns the copyright. No portion of this recording may be reproduced for any reason without prior written consent from Christian Audio. This edition issued by contractual arrangement with Regnery Publishing. Originally published in English as Wholly Different, Why I Chose Biblical Values over Islamic Values. Copyright 2017 by Nonie Darwish. All rights reserved. Please visit christianaudio.com, facebook.com/christianaudio, or twitter.com/christianaudio to offer your impressions of this work and to explore additional titles. To my pastor and his wife, Jim and Alice Toll. Introduction. Recently, there has been a push to replace the term Judeo-Christian with the term Abrahamic, so as to include Islam in the role of religions that are the source of our common values. Westerners are eager to show goodwill towards Muslims, ready to make a real effort to settle the cultural differences that have divided people from different religious backgrounds. Thus, it seems to make sense to unite Islam with Christianity and Judaism as an Abrahamic faith, to tout it as preaching more or less the same principles and values. Some interfaith groups have even started referring to certain confluence between Christianity and Islam as Chrislam. In fact, attempts to reconcile and unite Islam with Christianity are as old as Islam itself. But such attempts have always failed. A primary reason for that failure is that Islam's moral values are diametrically opposed to biblical moral values. Many Muslims deny this fact, particularly when communicating with Westerners. In private, in mosques and in Islamic schools, Muslims see Jews and Christians as their enemies. Islam's opposition to biblical and Western values explains why, wherever Muslims go, Muslim leaders stand against assimilation. Islamic doctrine absolutely rejects the Western idea of the melting pot. Muslims are inculcated with contempt for Christians, Christian values, and the Western civilization they built. Supporters of incorporating Islam into Western culture don't understand that coexistence as equals with other religions is prohibited under Islam. The West is only now, after decades of trying to assimilate millions of Muslim refugees and immigrants, discovering the impossibility of incorporating Islam. Most people are unaware of the context in which Islam was born. Islam was created 600 years after Christianity, not to affirm the Bible, but to discredit it, not to coexist with the people of the book, Jews and Christians, but to replace them. Despite Islam's doctrine of non-assimilation, a large number of Muslim immigrants in the West have chosen to assimilate. That was my choice as a Muslim immigrant to the United States. But many Muslim immigrants who are more faithful to the teachings of Islam refuse to assimilate and work hard against the assimilation of other Muslims. Muslim leaders frequently speak out against assimilation, as when London's Muslim mayor, Sadiq Khan, said in a speech when visiting the U.S. that immigrants shouldn't have to assimilate into American culture. The mayor
Sample complete. Ready to continue?